All right, Aaron's in here. Aaron, definitely get a snap.
What up? Welcome back to another episode of Cultivated Ignorance. I want to thank everybody for joining us today. We got a lovely guest with us today. Lovely Miss Leah. Like Kiki Shepherd.
You going to rub the wood?
We're going to, this episode, we're going to be educating one of our doubters, non-believers. We're going to be educating her as to how black men still don't cheat.
Ooh, child.
Still don't cheat.
Ooh, child.
It's not just a song. It's not just one day.
It's a lifestyle.
It's a movement.
Starting 2019. Okay. Sorry.
It's got to start somewhere.
Apparently, better late than never, I guess. Sheesh.
So we're going to be talking to her about that. We're also going to be talking to her about her experiences with black men who have fallen off the wagon.
Their
bandwagon.
destiny.
The bandwagon?
She disrespectful, y'all.
Her experiences with fuckboys. They're out there, ladies, if you didn't know.
Thanks. They're right here.
About how we can, communicate better with black women, especially by listening to them. Just all the things. But first, and unfortunately,
Look at you tapping up too.
No, I moved my phone.
Yeah, you fucking up.
Yeah, you heard him, right?
One time. No, not both.
The double.
It's not all or nothing.
The double effect.
Unfortunately, we're going to let Mike run down these church announcements.
Fortunately, y'all can listen to these church announcements.
I don't know if y'all heard them last episode, but Will did the church announcements, and they were phenomenal.
That's what almost got the show canceled. People hated them shit.
So,
Gerard and Star and Aaron and Xavier and Gerard is in it. I knew Gerard was going to tune in. Terry, they got
he on my side. He got my back. I got to make sure y'all don't.
So you think Gerard believes black men cheat?
Y'all should believe that y'all cheat.
We don't.
You're so lost.
Wow.
Thank you, Xavier. Xavier said we're the best local podcast. Back at it again. We love you, brother. Appreciate you, man.
I love you, brother. Don't know your brother, but I love you.
Thank you. All right, church announcements for this week or upcoming weeks. July 16th, y'all know what time it is, man. Blue Note Poetry, Leah. Blue Note Poetry coming back. You so fake.
What you want me to do? Do a backflip?
I wanted you to do it. You can do that. Yeah.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
That's nice. So we did. Carry on.
Blue Note Poetry, everybody's favorite poetry show, is coming back next week.
It's a dope show.
July 16th.
Dope show.
7:30 p.m. You're not selling it hard enough. This time we feature Mr. Enlightenment and Shay Black. These are two amazing poets. I love them both. I've seen they do their things a million times. Definitely come through. It was only $5. I know we got a cover charge now.
Cover charge.
It's only $5, man.
Only $5.
Will knew what to do. Why did you done it?
Because that could go to a meal, that could go to gas, that's Chick-fil-A, that's just...
You are not helping.
I think you have friends in this world.
You are
These
not
are actual
helping
friends. This ain't that's a regular guest. This is an actual friend.
I support. You support. You pay for support. I got you. $5. I cash at you.
Now. Do it now.
Did you take cash up at the door, Mike?
We can take anything. EBT, whatever you got. We take
not take
EBT.
Do not take EBT.
Not everybody get it.
July 16th, 7:30 p.m. Get it how you live. White Mule, be there. July 18th, it is a ekphrastic experience. I'm sorry.
Right.
Ekphrastic. I'm sorry. I'm messing them up. Yeah. Ekphrastic experience at Stormwater Studios. I'm gonna type my shit. This is a show where we're gonna have people who are poets and some people who just write. Like Star's gonna be actually in this. Your favorite person in the world.
Woo! Go Star. Go Star.
I do not endorse this.
Right.
Y'all just oof.
But people write poems based on art, basically. They look at a picture or some type of work of art and they write a poem based off of it. It's gonna be very dope. I know Will's gonna be front and center. That's going down July 18th at 5 p.m. Get there as soon as you can. I know a lot of people get off of work at 5 p.m. But 5 p.m. at Stormwater Studios on 413 Pendleton Street. Hosted by my good friend Al Black, who is not actually black, but he's still a friend.
You ain't even have to say all that.
No, because we don't need to promote like black events.
Okay.
So I don't want to be like, we selling out or nothing. But
Okay.
he got black in his name, so it works out. It's going to be very
Everybody
dope.
black. Sorry.
Everybody black?
Everybody's black.
Donald Trump is black?
He is.
You got to stutter a little bit on that.
Lost his roots.
It's scary to say, but he is.
He's
it's
orange.
scary.
He's orange.
I mean, I'm right with a 10.
So that's that's that, and last but not least, July 21st at 8 p.m. It is the Poetry Jam, hosted by Rhonda and Spirit, the Tattoo Poet. If y'all know how they get down by now, it always goes down the third Sunday of every month at the weekend. This month featuring my good friend Sky High. She is super dope. She is featured from my show. She's featured in We Can All Eat on Creed's show. I think she might be in here. I'm not sure. This poet's been all over the place. She's out of Augusta, Georgia, and she's insanely dope. That's only $10. That's only $10.
Only $10.
I was waiting on her that time. I was reading. I'm sorry.
$10.
Only $10.
That's gas money.
It's the last first announcement we ever do.
You need to stop.
I'm sorry.
She
This
puts everything
is
for
gonna be
a
my
bill.
last time.
It is.
Y'all
It
ain't
is.
gonna invite me ever
It's the
again.
only time.
I'm the dopest person.
Last podcast you'll be on, period.
Ooh.
Poetry Jam, July 21st, 8 p.m. Be there. Yeah.
Squared.
All right.
So, Miss Leah, thank you for joining us. First off,
Thank you for having me.
yeah. So, the reason we brought you on is because we want to know how Mike is an F boy in your experience.
Whoa, fam, what? We just telling lies?
Is Mike an F boy?
Answer the question.
You want the truth?
Go ahead.
I wish you would.
Go ahead.
This thing will be shut down, okay? All y'all watching, shut down, okay?
Tell him I'm not an F boy.
I don't think Mike's an F boy.
Thank you.
However, he has his ways.
What way?
I'm just kidding. It really just depends on Mike. I think Mike has an old soul, so I don't think he's an F boy. But I mean, those true colors will show themselves and present themselves if he is an F boy. I don't know from personal experience because he be getting on my nerves, but
So silly.
but
Turn the mic up. Start
I'm
saying she
just
can.
saying.
At least,
Yeah,
at least you need to project more is what it is.
Yeah,
Oh.
fix your. No, it has nothing to do with it.
No, it's everything to do with her. She didn't hear us, it's fine.
No, she pulled this mic closer.
I mean, I put it
thinking
closer to me.
No, it's the camera. Oh, you said it had nothing to do with
Yeah. It has nothing to do with this mic. You fine. Can you get your ass back on screen?
Bro, fix the thing.
All right. So, anyways,
Let me just.
me and Mike are riding this. Me and Mike are heavy on this black man don't cheat.
You want me to yell? Like, I'm just playing.
Yell at them like you yell at me. How about
I
that?
don't yell at you. The lies.
Okay.
Listening.
So me and Mike are heavy on this black man don't cheat. What is your quick thought about it?
I think it's
I know
a
you love it.
bandwagon, personally. Now.
Oh no, you're all wrong.
Okay, so my whole thing with this whole black man don't cheat, I'm glad y'all got an anthem because we all have an anthem for the summer, you know, but this whole wave that y'all on right now is all a phase, just like everything else that comes up in the media. Let's just be realistic about the situation. And y'all just catching a wave right now. Y'all look like catching a wave because I feel
in the
like
eye when she said that.
because it's the truth. You look a person in the eye when you're telling the truth. I mean,
I mean, you telling a lie.
no, sir.
I'm looking you in the eye when I'm saying this is not a wave.
But it is a wave
It is.
because it took a 2019, this the year, right? Currently, it took a 2019 song, "Black Men Don't Cheat," for y'all to Black Men Don't Cheat. That's the anthem. This is us. This is it.
us.
We don't cheat. Please, it's all okay. I commend y'all. Okay, let me say this. Let me go back.
Mhm.
I think the song gives a bad rep to the men who don't cheat for the ones who do cheat. That make sense?
No.
Okay. Now, so you got, say for instance, did Charlamagne the God cheat on his wife?
No.
Has he ever cheated in life? On
Look at
Look,
I mean, I know this
I don't know. I'm not.
yeah,
I'm not
well, he's definitely cheated on his wife.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like,
but they weren't married when he cheated.
that still don't make it okay. Like, you sitting here trying to justify the fact that.
Not only that, but it's a complete lie.
Right. I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, so you got a man who previously cheated, singing "Black Men Don't Cheat." Is that not?
Okay, so we should.
Explain this to me
explain it
because
to
I
her.
think it's a bandwagon scheme for
Black
y'all,
men don't cheat.
and y'all making these people rich.
What's wrong with black men getting rich?
It's nothing wrong with that, but why y'all allow a song to sit here and be, I'm gonna live in my truth. I don't cheat. When you cheated on your girlfriend yesterday and the day before that, and the day before that,
break it down.
Enlighten me.
Black men don't cheat. It's not just saying black men don't cheat. It's a standard that we live up to.
Okay.
It's a standard that we as black men, we got to hold ourselves to this higher standard. We got to do better. It's a way of living.
Basically.
It's not just saying black men don't cheat in general. Saying we're not supposed to cheat. We're not going to cheat. We are committed to black men not cheat.
So we're speaking it into existence by making it like a fact, like black men don't cheat because we don't not cheat.
Movement.
Basically, yes.
Now.
Well, no, it shouldn't. Well, for
currently,
many of us,
now it's a movement for y'all.
For many of us, it's been a movement.
Okay.
For a lot of men, it's like, oh yeah, we shouldn't cheat. Yeah, that's a good idea. So you're right.
So it's a move. It's a.
You make it sound so stupid, bro. Oh yeah, we shouldn't cheat.
Because that's how it happens, right?
Correct.
Like, so
right.
for some people, with stuff that should be common sense, it's like when you hear it from. It's like I compare it to like you get your mama's advice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your mama will tell you 1,000 times, like, don't fucking, I don't know, follow up your friends and jump off a bridge and shit. And you ignore your mom because you hear your mom's voice in your ear all the time.
Right.
But as soon as like your homeboy is like, yo man, if you jump off the bridge,
you gonna die.
You gonna die, bro. You be like, that like in a video game and I just respond and be like, nah, bro, you don't respond.
You gonna be dead.
You gonna be dead. You be like, oh shit, I shouldn't jump off the bridge. It's like that dumb moment that a lot of people have where it's just like, they've been living their life wrong for so long that when somebody says something that's common sense, but it's coming from somebody they hold in high regard, they finally get it.
So question, why did it take one song for y'all to, the reason why I'm saying y'all because y'all fit that, in general, because y'all fit that caliber, obviously, but clearly. But why does it have to take a song for y'all to get it? It shouldn't even take a song. That should be something that's instilled in y'all or taught. Granted, it might not be taught depending on how you grew up, but it just still doesn't make it okay.
No, of course it doesn't make it okay, but at the same time, it's like, so everything's got to like be kickstarted by something generally, you know what I mean? And as corny as it may seem for it to be started by a song for some people, sometimes that's what it takes. You know,
and it's sad. Yeah, it is sad.
It's very sad.
It's very sad.
It's very sad.
I mean, it's like toxic people in general. Like, there's a lot of people that don't know that you shouldn't steal from other people. And
they know. They do it knowing they do it.
They do, but it's okay. You're right. They know, but it's like they just never had somebody to look up to. They never had somebody to teach them. Somebody that actually cared about them, cared about their well-being, teach them stuff.
See, it's like this, okay? During the civil rights movement, and they started showing the dogs attacking the black people on TV.
Right.
And that was the thing that was like, oh shit, like black people really weren't lying. Like, this shit's really happening out here.
It's a real thing. A lot of men, especially black men, was just like, oh, black women been going through what? Misogyny, and it's like crazy. It's terrible.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like though the standards have been held higher a long time ago, if they're getting it now, like how much should we be complaining versus like rejoicing that they finally are getting better? If they are indeed getting better, should we be more so celebrating that, or should we be lamenting on y'all should have been got this?
Both. I say both because it's like I think we live life and we go through life with past experiences, mistakes, whatever, but that develops who we are as humans today. And it don't take but one time for you to make a mistake. You know, after you make that one mistake, you don't need to make it again. Because then you're just doing it.
See, that's a good point.
That's in like, as far as the whole cheating thing, it's like, how many times do you have to cheat in order to get it in your head?
That's exactly what I was about to say. So when like it comes to somebody who's been getting away with it, and when I say getting away, I mean, even if they get caught, the woman they were with.
She's stupid, but go ahead.
Dang.
I'm just playing.
She might have been like in a bad place where she kept taking him back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Kept forgiving him or whatever, excusing bad behavior and stuff. So it's like when you're a man who's never been held accountable.
I'm just like,
I'm serious, bro.
I am serious.
When you've never been held accountable, like you're gonna take a long time to get it, especially as a kid. So when you're an adult, you still getting away with it. Like you're gonna have them grown man baby moments where it's like.
What really makes you an adult though?
That's a good question. I mean, I think as far as
what really makes you an adult,
oh.
like what's the age? Like, okay, when you're 18, you live. When is it 17? You live to watch a rated R movie by yourself. When you're 21, you're legal to drink. When you're 25, you're legal to be a whole adult, pretty much. Oh no, 26, you get kicked off your parents' insurance currently. But it's like lost my train of thought. That track. What truly do your mental make you an adult? Do your experiences make you an adult? Like,
well,
what truly makes you an adult?
We're gonna kind of touch on that later.
So that you'll know.
I feel like at a certain age, you should be held accountable as an adult. Yeah. Now, you saying what age do you get mature? That's another question.
True. Mature is like a mental thing, though.
For men, it's like scientifically, it's like 25 for women.
For men, it's 57.
Scientifically, somewhere
My
around
father
25.
is way older than that. He's definitely like.
Okay, I'm sorry, I gotta address some of these.
Comments. You got comments.
Because Daniel was like, black woman ain't gonna make a song to support men. And he's saying that why can't black women support the movement? I think black women definitely support the movement by wanting.
She's fighting it.
Okay, that's my thing. It's not that. It's not that I'm not supporting the movement. It's just a simple fact that why has it taken this long for men to just actually and truly be like, oh no, I ain't gonna cheat. Oh yeah, that's the thing. Like, why y'all old enough to have been through relationships and been cheated on, or y'all done the cheating? Are you a cheater?
I'm not a cheater.
Are you a cheater?
I'm not now.
That's honesty, right?
That is honesty. I appreciate that though. But I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying I don't support it, but it shouldn't have taken this long or whatever. It shouldn't take one song for y'all to be like, oh, it's a movement. This is the move. Just like the whole, I'm not attacking nobody. Just like the whole black, what is it? Lord, I can't think of it. Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
Black Jesus?
No, not Black Jesus.
LGBTQ.
No, they've been around heavy actually for a while. You got to be, them a group of people you got to be afraid of. They come deep.
What do you got to be afraid of?
No,
not afraid, but I'm just saying, like, their support system is stronger, and you don't really necessarily know how strong they are until they all about to
jump on you.
Boom. Not zombie.
That was the worst.
Apocalypse. No, but I mean, like the whole black movement, the whole natural hair movement, and all this and that and the third, like, it's been going on for years. But like you said, it takes that one person to make, or that one famous person with a strong platform and a strong fan base to make it known, to make it well known and everything like that.
Right.
Like, if an everyday average person say, yeah, black men don't cheat, ain't nobody gonna listen to them.
I would say, to your point, I agree completely with what you're saying, and it should not take that to happen. For the men that this does apply to, it should not take somebody like Charlamagne of all people to say black men don't cheat. But like, what I've had to learn myself is like, some people just take longer to get to somewhere than others, and sometimes you do need the words to come from somebody that you look up to, even if you don't actually know them.
Agreed.
For it to sink in.
Yeah, that's true.
And I think that can apply to anything. Like, we do unhealthy stuff on a regular basis. And like, you know what I'm saying? But when you see like your favorite celebrity, for instance, lose like a bunch of weight saying they did something, the common person will, I mean, influence is a real thing. So I can't kill nobody for like, not getting on the wave sooner. But like, I mean, you have a valid point. Like, black women shouldn't have to suffer all this time just to be validated after a song by another black man. Like, yeah, I agree.
I mean, but I'm not saying, like I said, I don't want nobody attacking me. Don't attack me because we can fight. Anywho.
She can't fight.
No, but I'm just saying, I'm not saying I don't support it, but that's all I was just saying. It shouldn't take a song, like, just like being influenced by a movie that shouldn't make you do this. I mean, it's good to be influential and everything like that, but it shouldn't just take like, oh yeah, about this. So how long you're gonna keep this up? How long this movie gonna keep on going? Is it gonna die down? Is it gonna be something where y'all gonna teach men like different ways to be men or grow up being a man and how to treat women and everything like that? What's gonna go on?
I think that's the exact point. That's what me and Will have, in particular, have taken a adamant, like, conscious effort to do with the last two podcasts. Well, we've been doing it forever. Yeah. But like with the last two podcasts in particular, we've been especially talking about black men just doing better. Like, the last episode was called like, "What is cheating in 2019?"
I mean, what is it, like, really, honestly? What is the true definition of cheating? Is it just like when it
does it depend?
I don't know, because I feel like that's another thing too, because Cheating could be you cheating on a test.
Don't be looking at my paper.
Yeah, cheating like that way. Or cheating could be if there's two people in a mutual or in exclusive relationship and y'all have that mutual agreement, we're not seeing nobody. Would that be cheating if they go off and talk to somebody else, even though they're technically still single, but they're still exclusively seeing each other?
I think there is like a kind of a standard, but it's very subjective. Like,
Okay.
that's why I was asking you personally, like, what is cheating to you in a relationship?
In a relationship. Cheating to me is if I'm in whether it's a relationship, partnership, situationship, or me and this other guy or whoever have that grounded understanding, okay, we seeing each other exclusively, we trying to build something, we're dating, we're not going to see each other. If I go out of my way to talk to somebody else on some flirtatious or go on a date with them or anything like that, because that's misleading, first of all, because I'm sitting here misleading this other guy when I just gonna come for a free meal. That's cheating. I think it's cheating.
So you think like just flirting, just common flirting is cheating?
Not common flirting, because I feel like flirting is taking flirting.
Look at her clicking on it.
No, because flirting could be okay. If me and you having a conversation, I could come off as if I'm flirting with you, but in my head, I don't think I'm flirting with you. I think I'm having a conversation with you. That's the way the person perceives it.
I mean, if you're intentionally
and
flirting.
if I'm intentionally flirting, you can tell when somebody's flirting with you now. Based on questions, body language, all of that kind of.
So do you count that as cheating? If it's just innocent, if y'all both know it's just innocent flirting, and you just out your man at home and he's flirting with somebody, just
to me, yes, I wouldn't do it. I'm the old school type of lover, I guess you can say. I'm an old school lover.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I wouldn't go out of if I'm talking to a person exclusively, I wouldn't want nobody else to try to intervene, because feelings get involved, and men and women, flirting could just be taken the wrong way. Oh, let me take you out to eat. I just want to get to know you. That could lead to something.
That's more than flirting. I'm just
saying, like, I just think, because you just never know, flirting could lead to feelings, and it just builds off of that.
So you say stop it at the get-go. Like, don't even
look at me.
No, you can't stop nobody from looking at somebody. But if somebody's having a conversation with you, or if somebody of the opposite sex is having a conversation with you and they're flirting with you, and you just kind of be like,
I'm not interested.
Sometimes as a woman, we got to. No, but as a female, no. As a female, we got to, only because it's like some guys, rejection. Let's go to that. Mm-hmm. Some guys can't take rejection.
Very true.
Very well, very well at that, because it'd be plenty of times. Oh, hey, little mama. First, no problem.
Hey, little mama. No, niggas in 2019 saying, hey, little mama.
What are they? Come to the gas station.
No, they're not.
Come to the gas station.
What are little mamas at?
Damn.
What little mama niggas at, bro? Collect them, please.
Hey, little mama. Can I bump your gas? Bye.
Bro,
Will,
can you see yourself? I'm talking about if Crystal Westbrook was at the gas station.
Well, I might say anything, boy. I might say anything.
You hit her with a little mama though?
Not a little mama, but don't even be like.
Hey,
don't even be like a nothing. Just be like. It's a certain way you should approach a woman. You ain't gotta be ratchet. You don't be ratchet. Like, hey, little mama. First of all, don't yell at me from across the wall. No, don't do all that.
Be looking at you through the pump thing.
Hey.
She used to work in Bow Wow videos.
Oh my god. Hey, little mama. Let me.
Oh my god.
What you got going on? What? No, I'm good. And I try my best to be like, nah, I'm all right. I'm seeing someone. Oh, what that got to do with me?
Oh, niggas is out here like that.
What? Oh, they bold. Bold. Unless
Jerron said, shorty was good.
For real, they're bold. Some people just don't respect relationships. Guys or girls don't even respect relationships. They don't care. They be like, what it got to do with me?
Very true.
Because it's true. It ain't got nothing to do with you, as in I ain't got nothing to do with you, so bye. Let's just cut it off right then and there. But it's your prerogative. I'm nobody. Who am I to judge? You want to go around thotting and bopping and thotting and plotting? By all means necessary. Thotting and plotting, thotting and bopping. Hey, by all means necessary. Do what you got to do.
Hold on.
Say women don't have the right answer at all.
Daniel said women don't have the right answers at all.
I'm answering.
A man will come correct and she will still blow him off.
Because maybe she's just not interested.
I would say if she's just not interested, bro, it don't matter how you come. Like, it's
don't take rejection. I mean,
I would say you gotta take rejection.
I mean, if you even if you come out correct, and I'm still not interested, just because maybe I'm trying to focus on myself, my career. I might be married. I might have a child, and then.
Or maybe she just don't want.
I just not be interested, right?
Maybe you don't want.
It's all good in the neighborhood. I mean,
Right.
I'll be nice, but
They only show interest in someone that can benefit from them from jump off.
Mm,
I think men do the same thing.
Men do that too. Men clout. Ain't that the term we're using now? Clout.
Yeah, I don't think that's.
I don't see anybody approaching anybody that they don't see as benefiting them.
Like,
I'm
I
not
would
saying
do, like-
I'm not to say because if that's like y'all approaching an unattractive female that you're not really attracted to, but you're like, oh, she got a fat ass. Oh, okay.
Well, that might
the
happen.
fat ass.
That might happen.
That's the benefit. That's the benefit. What you talking
That's all, so she can have the butt ugly face. She can look like a butt, but have a big butt.
That makes sense.
I mean, if you're that kind of guy,
Y'all
then
standards gotta
I'm
be a
just
little bit
playing.
better. God damn, she might be dumb as a doorknob, got the IQ of a
who
squirrel,
cares?
walking down the street, but her booty just big. So y'all just like, pat, 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 pat.
Ain't juicy.
Oh, okay.
boy. I'm looking at it now.
That thing juicy.
Shit, that thing stupid.
Okay, we gonna fuck around.
That thing
Lose
stupid.
track of time.
Damn, that stupid.
I'm gonna try to get back to these comments. So stupid, bro.
I'm sorry.
Where
Ooh,
you want to go?
Go ahead, man.
I was gonna ask you. Okay, so we didn't talk about men being disrespectful or respectful. But how do you define a man? Like, what defines a man for you?
You looking at my face? Can I help
I
you?
told you it's gonna happen. I told you it's gonna happen.
That nigga was staring
He was staring
hard.
hard. I was like, damn, can I get my face?
All right, who the chocolate dipping thing?
Who that little chocolate honey dip dipped in brown sugar?
She said her bio, ain't it? Shea butter baby or something.
Bye. I ain't say no shade. With shade.
With Shea, okay. You put this on yourself.
I did.
You
I
asked
didn't even
for it.
reread it because I was at work typing it, trying to type it fast as you
Oh,
begging
shit.
me. But anyway, what's the question again?
How do you define a man? Like, what defines a man?
What
for you?
defines a man?
I'm probably bad.
You about to be mad.
Everybody know. Everybody's looking at These got the eyeball emojis and shit. He starts like, ooh, this is my favorite question.
What defines a man? First, I think it definitely depends on the woman. Because every woman defines a man differently, i.e., I define a man as a person or a man who takes care of his responsibilities, whether it's child, job, career, education, whatever else the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
He takes care of his stuff. He treats chivalry. Let's go with that because chivalry is great. I mean, chivalry should not be.
It's a must-have.
Chivalry
to be a
should not
man?
be dead. Open the door for me, please. Walk me to my car.
But I'm asking,
walk me
is
to the front.
Is it a must-have to be a man though? Or is it just like
No, it's a character. It's an add-on. I mean,
okay?
yeah. But I think the main thing is like responsibility overall for everything. Taking responsibility of actions, taking responsibility of whatever. The mental has to be there. The maturity level has to be there because you can be a grown-ass man, but mentally, you like 3. You 3 years old.
But you still call him a grown-ass man, so is that
You
a man or is that a male? What
A man baby.
A man baby. Is that a man baby?
It's a man baby. That's exactly what it is. It's a man baby, okay?
So responsibilities.
Responsibilities is one, taking care of yourself, taking care of your duties, your civic duties. I mean, just being a human. I mean, just because, I mean, it shouldn't be hard, but it is. For some reason, it's just hard.
What is that? How is that different from being a woman then?
I think men and women are the same. But let me feel my breath. Men and women are the same, but I think what differentiates us, or whatever the term is internal.
What is that?
Mental. The way we perceive things, the way we
there you go.
let's see.
Staring you down. Oh, you didn't see do it again.
Oh, no. Pretty much the way we perceive things, the way we the feminine side, the femininity that we have, because y'all would never know what it's like to be a woman, ever. I don't care if you change, whatever, y'all would never know what it's like to be a woman. And that's just because we think differently, we see things differently, we're a little bit more open-minded than some of y'all. Some. Physically, I believe that we're stronger than y'all. The reason why I say that because
Childbirth?
yes.
Oh.
Y'all never be able to have a woman. Besides the male seahorse, they do have babies.
That thing nasty too.
That thing
They
nasty.
do have babies. And I mean, just having a cycle. Y'all don't have a uterus, so y'all would never know what it's like to be a woman.
Well, I guess it gets kind of sticky when you come to a woman who can't have children. And
True.
don't have
That's
cycles and
true.
stuff.
That's true. And I mean, she still has that. She's always gonna have that nurturing, motherly, feminine quality inside of her. Yeah, it's instilled in us as a woman. We had that nurturing characteristic.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't have a nurturing characteristic. Y'all, I mean, okay, to an extent.
I nurture you all the time.
Back. Not to get it. Woo, back
That's
to get
fine.
it. But no, I definitely think like it's just different.
Mm-hmm.
It's different. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, socially, whatever else case may be. We just encounter more than what you can imagine. And you would never know how it is or how to take it or how to like y'all. I mean, there are some bold women, shout out to y'all, who will approach a man. I want to get to know you, I want to talk to you, let me take you out. But some guys, they shy away from that because it's like, oh, you coming on a little too strong. I don't know when I'm supposed to be doing this.
So
we've had this talk.
I was
really?
saying, yeah, we had this talk. We had this talk because I'm a strong advocate in women shooting their shot because I think there's different ways to shoot your shot.
Right.
And I think you're shooting your shot to get a healthy relationship, not so much pursuing a man per se, but you're just trying to get a healthy relationship.
Okay.
Whether it be with a man or a woman.
Okay.
So there's ways that women can and I think should do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't have to come off super strong.
Right.
It could just be letting this dude know that you're just interested in him.
Okay.
That I think can work.
Been there, done that. I ain't doing it again.
Why not?
I ain't doing it again. The whole thing, fear of rejection. This was back in.
I know women
when I was in
got. You think women? I think women probably have a worse fear of rejection.
We do. Because we have so much emotional attachment to it. Because we're kind of like, let me tell y'all about the story. Story time. All right. So in school, there was a guy I was interested in, and I was new to when I transferred. I was new to the school at the time, so I didn't really know nobody. So I'm like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was cute. Now he's like a coon, but
not a coon.
a whole coon. But I shot my shot, and he messaged me back, and I felt some type of way. I was like, dang, I'm ugly or something. Like,
Hold on. What did you say?
He didn't respond at all.
Maybe he ain't got Facebook Messenger.
It wasn't on Facebook. It was on Twitter.
I don't know how Twitter works. I don't know how Twitter works.
How old are you?
I'm 26. None of y'all business.
She already said it. So
Twitter's like not popping.
I mean, no, it was back in like 2013. It was 2013. It was popping. I mean, people still get on Twitter now.
Right.
People get on it now.
So
But
you just shot your shot.
I shot my shot. He didn't reply. He didn't respond. Didn't reply. Nothing. And I mean, we was in the same dorm room. Saw me, looked me dead in my face.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, I had all kinds. Like, man.
Why did you say that person?
Why didn't you say that person?
Because I didn't know him. And at the same time, I would rather be rejected online than in person. Because like I said, we as women, we so emotionally attached to certain things. And I just be like...
Let me ask this question. Is it because are y'all less equipped for rejection, or is it just because y'all been socialized to be pursued all this time, and so when it's the other way around, you just don't know how to grasp it right away?
I think it depends on the female. Because, like some females are used to some females, they walk around, oh, I know I look good, so I already know so-and-so, somebody's going to try to pursue me. You know what I mean? Like, there are some women who really do, I'm the finest thing. I already know somebody about to talk to me. It don't matter. For real, I'm just saying.
Some of them are right.
For real. No. But no, like some females do. And usually if a female come off too strong, I just think it's kind of like, okay, we don't want to be rejected, so we ain't going to really tell him. We ain't going to really pursue him, but we going to give him this eye. And
That's still shooting your shot.
No!
It is!
Really?
Giving them a good
So a gesture would be shooting your shot.
Actual right. If like she looking at you like a little prolonged, like a little 3 seconds.
No, she blind.
Well, you got to come up with scenarios like that.
I'm sorry.
If she's looking at you like a little bit extra long, you can be like, oh shit, she kind of okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're gonna be like, okay, should I go?
Well, you already said I like her. So like it. I mean,
I'm saying if you were already on the fence about approaching her because you didn't know if she was here with somebody or whatever. Like, say we were talking about like a party or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that, but like from what she was saying, hers just like out the blind, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about out the blue. No, not. Not really, because I mean, I think it's more, I'm at school. It's more common to approach somebody in a social, more of a social, whether you're at a club, a bar, whatever. It's more common to approach somebody. But I'm at school. It's the middle of the day. Everybody either in class, sleep, skipping, at work, and hey, I thought you were answering. I'm getting married. And then you look at me, and then I mean, you literally you staring at me the whole time. And you don't say nothing, so I'm not gonna say nothing because you rejected me. So I just assume that you're not interested in me at all.
Yeah, I get that. No, that's perfectly fine response.
When I ain't gonna approach you in person. I might not like you in person. I might like you just online. You might be dull and dry in person.
But you would have found that out if you would have.
True, you're right. And come to find out, he dry as.
No, he done rejected you. He dry now.
No, he dry.
He's dry now.
Well, I mean, so.
Now he asked you.
After you done been hurt.
Now he asked you.
He real dry and ashy. But no, because like, not even that. After the same individual, the same guy that I tried to shoot my shot with, all of a sudden, oh, can I get your number? No, you can't. You rejected me. Maybe he
hadn't opened up Twitter for months. Maybe he got a new
notifications.
Phone.
No.
No, I don't believe in that.
Let me ask you, do you think people can like change? Do you think people can become attracted to you after new situations arise?
Yeah.
So why can't it be a possibility with that?
Because I wasn't interested no more.
Okay, that's fine then. I
lost interest. No.
I thought you were just saying you was
That's why you lost it.
You lost
That's why you got ass busted now.
And it's time to move on. Okay, because I just feel like a person knows when they truly and really like somebody. At the time, I didn't really know many people, so I was still trying to get my way. I was like, oh, I thought he was just really cute, whatever. Let's go on a lunch date to whatever. Go to the library, let's do our homework, do all that. So next. So I just lost interest from there. I was like, because I mean, why force something if it doesn't come natural?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's forcing it. If something could have just changed. And I'm speaking this from firsthand experience. Yeah, like I've had women that I pursued initially who weren't interested in me, and we just remained friends, and they just noticed something.
But you knew her though, right?
Not necessarily when I first met her. When I got her number, like I got her number, we were talking off and on, hanging out once in a blue moon, and she just had no interest initially, and then as we hung out more, and she saw, I guess, what I did for a living, and like saw changes in me, she became attracted to me.
So you got the bag, and she wanted you. That's what that sounds like.
I wouldn't say so much got the bag as.
I mean, because
she didn't know what I was about initially.
Okay.
She didn't know like how.
Had she given you the opportunity to, then.
So that's what I'm saying. She didn't give me the opportunity initially.
Okay.
And then eventually she found that out by just seeing me do shit. And then it's like, oh shit, okay, he's actually doing something with his life.
Doing anything for clout.
I don't think it's doing it for clout. Star said women shouldn't shoot the shot, but they should provide the basket. I don't disagree with that. Okay, we can move on.
Okay.
What do we got? The fuckboy section?
Are we?
Did we ever exactly define man from man?
I think she did.
In a way.
She said take care of your responsibilities in a roundabout way.
I did. We did like 6 different stories. I mean, y'all already know how y'all get with people y'all know for a long time, and then y'all got one main story, then it's like 20 other individuals.
This is true. And I was going to mention on that, like, the podcast I listened to. I listened to Amanda Seals' podcast on Toxic Masculinity. And the guest she had on said he defines a man, and Star's going to freak out for this, I know she is, as living in service for women around you at all times, whether you get something from it or not. And that can go for, like, trans men. That can go for living in constant service of women around you in various facets. Like, not necessarily. Not necessarily. Listen to me.
That sounds like a fuckboy.
No, listen. It's just like if you walking about, you see a woman that just needs help, either carrying something or just lost, or
niggas get lost in 2019.
You know what I'm trying to say, man. Shut up. And just needs help from somebody that you can help them with the situation. What this nigga's looking at me right now. Like, to be a man is to help a woman in that situation. And that could be to expect something in return or not. To just do a favor, or just to make a woman just feel good in a moment, or just help her whatever she needs help with. Whatever it is, whatever facet it is, that's being a man in his definition.
Okay.
Are y'all with that or no?
I'm not, but
You don't want to be in
I can
service of
see
women
how
around you?
I'm cool
I mean,
with
I
that,
think
but
that's being a good citizen. Like,
if I ain't paying my damn bills, if I'm only out here helping women,
I'm not saying that, man. I'm
so
not
you
saying
looking
you
for
quit
something in
your
return.
job.
That's what that sounds like.
I'm not saying quit your job and sit there and help women.
You be her lifetime roommate.
yeah, like what the fuck?
That's not what I'm talking about, man.
I'm out here walking motherfuckers down the street, but
That's what you're talking about.
I mean, I just sound like that sounds like just being a good person.
Yeah, that's-
like,
I would say, yeah,
being a
because
good Samaritan
that's
type
the
of
question I
thing.
did have was like, if you define that as a man, then how would you define a woman?
being in service to men. Yeah.
What does that mean, Will?
Right.
I choose not to elaborate.
You can't answer.
Being
All
in
right.
service to men for whatever they need. That's all I'm saying.
Of course he would. Of course he
No,
would.
I'm just kidding.
I'm dead. I just think that just means you just being a good Samaritan.
Yeah,
'Cause anybody can hold the door for
Well,
somebody.
he's saying
Doesn't
like
matter if
men
it's
because most men have more physical power than most women in general.
physique wise.
Yeah, like stuff like that would be more so pertaining to man than woman.
I mean, but who started that though? You get what I'm saying? Like where did he get that from to make it seem like, okay, well, man, carrying a woman's bags, helping her out with the groceries, walk across the street, whatever else. Like, what made him think that that's kind of what defines a good?
That's a great question. I would love to
Or
ask him that.
consummate,
If he wasn't famous, I would definitely.
Based on his experience, I'm sure.
Which I don't. I mean, it's not a. I don't think it's a highly disagreeable definition. Because I mean, like, why wouldn't you, like I said, why wouldn't you want to be in service of women around you that they need?
I mean, I get that, but like, it just seems like being a good person. Like,
Right.
it's part of
That's
being a
how I
good
feel.
person.
Yeah, being a good person.
I don't want that to be my
Strictly
definition of
be
being a man. Yeah.
Stereotypical.
I think
Only
it
a
was-
man can do that.
Right. I think the main difference it will make is if he defined what it means to be a woman, which they never did. So I would love to hear that definition.
Yeah, I can't tell you. We a mixed ball of everything.
Right.
We a donut with the cream in the middle.
Yes.
Everything.
The cream in the middle.
Wow, stop.
Okay, let's get to the
Well,
phone.
you're toxic.
But you don't want someone you don't want to
I
do
don't-
something your ass.
I mean, most men typically do, but then at the same time, we enslaving ourselves too.
Speaking of men who are not in service of anybody,
Oh,
but
they in
themselves,
service now.
but themselves.
Boom.
Oh.
Self-employed.
Have you had a bad experience with a fuckboy, and what was that experience?
Anyway, look, let me see who watching.
I curse. You ain't got to curse.
No, I ain't talking about cursing. I'm talking about whoever I'm about to explain.
No. Oh, okay.
I'm just playing.
I hope you.
Well-
What you about to air out?
No.
Air him out.
Leah, don't do that. Sorry, I'm not messy. But
Let's go, no problem.
oh my goodness. I think my experiences, I didn't find out he was an F-boy until after the fact. So this was, I don't remember how long ago this was. I don't remember. But we were talking, occasionally going out or whatever, as the case may be. And at the time, what did he say? I think it was so long ago, I can't remember what he said.
You gotta remember what he said.
I can't remember what he
You
said.
remember fuck
He
with
said
corals in your head.
like you right, but the way he was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna come visit you, and then I'm gonna go come back. Now, distance wise, it was like 2 or 3 hours away. I was like, okay.
He said he gonna come visit you.
Yeah, they ain't never showed up. I was like, okay, cool. I typically don't. I got male tendencies at the time.
Mhm.
When I fall back, I fall back. I ain't gonna keep on doing pursuing whatever. So I found out from social media. Woof. Woo child.
So it's
Getting
Woo
motherfuckers in
child.
trouble.
What?
Getting motherfuckers in trouble since
So-
2010.
And it was one girl I knew. It was one girl I knew, and he was on her snap. It's like, oh, okay. So,
No shit.
I mean, granted, we were just occasionally seeing each other. It wasn't like nothing. You know what I mean? It wasn't nothing on some.
But y'all were talking.
But
We
he
were
didn't have to
talking.
lie.
He was hitting.
He
you.
didn't have to lie. He was hitting me up. He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna come see you." Blah blah. We went. He courted me. I'm gonna say that. He courted me.
Okay.
And I looked on Snap. I was like, "Oh, you know so?" He was like, "Yeah, he out here doing this." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." Word. Then I tried to text him. I was like, "What you doing?" You know, females, we gonna do our Olivia Pope. Y'all do y'all Olivia Pope. Trust and believe me. So I went on there. I was like, he was like, "Oh, I'm just chilling." Word. True.
What was he doing on the? Was it Snapchat or something? Because Snapchat
Yes,
would get
he
people
was,
in
it was
trouble.
like it was Snapchat.
I know it was, I know it was.
Of course it was.
What was he doing
And
on Snapchat?
just being a
Booed the
hoe.
fuck up.
He was being a hoe. He was being a whole hoe out there in the street. a whole, not a half a hoe, a part of a hoe. He was being a whole hoe. And I say that because, I mean, like, it was at a kickback. It was like everybody know how kickback goes. If it's drinks, if it's like 3 bags of chips and that's about it. But it's mostly drinking.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you dancing with somebody, it's a dance, whatever. But I mean, he was out here kissing on people. It was like,
on people.
Females.
Oh yeah, Tristan Thompson.
He was
like
out here.
Multiple people. He
was out here.
Yeah, one on both sides.
And I was like, I text her and I was like, you know him personally? She was like, yeah. I was like, oh, okay. And I text him again. I was like, you just chilling?
That's what nigga he got shit.
You just chilling? Like, hold up. She looking around. Oh,
you look around.
I said, nah, go. I said, nah, I'm good. I said, oh, okay. I'm still gonna come and try to see you. Nah, nigga, it's 2:00 in the morning. We good.
He's gonna try to hold on.
It's 2.
Was you?
Oh, so
he was call hours? No.
So he's gonna hit the party up.
Hit the party up. Then come see me.
Oh, that nigga is shit, boy.
I think I got kissed up and everything.
Then kissing all up, getting mono and everything. Nah, I'm dead. It's good.
Damn, I mean.
Yeah, it's getting you ain't supposed to be kissing all over people. Like I said, we were not like on some. We were seeing each other and everything like that, but we weren't
exclusive.
Yeah, we weren't exclusive enough to be like, oh, that's my boyfriend. That's my,
Gotcha.
We weren't on that type of level. But I was just still like, my bad.
So did you ever tell them that you?
I did. I said, I'm good. You keep doing what you're doing. I had a friend of a friend of a friend. Yeah, you got caught.
You gave him the whole story.
Oh no.
I mean, no. Well, I had to. First of all, I'm gonna verify. I'm gonna ask you first. And I asked him, he's like, yeah, I'm just chilling. Ain't nobody chilling at no kickback unless you the bartender or the DJ. And half the time they lit. So So I mean, and then at that point in time, I was just kind of like, nah, you do what you're doing. And I mean,
what did he say? What did you say he said?
Huh?
What did you say he said? When
he was just kind of like, oh yeah, I was just chilling. It wasn't nothing. I was like, oh, keep that shit over there. Keep that over there. And it's all good. I mean, it's all good. I have no hate or anything against the guy, but I mean, just be upfront. I'm the type of person, be upfront and real with me. If you want to kick back, say you're going to kick back. So I won't be sitting here like, oh, you coming? You still coming? We still doing this? We still making plans? No, don't be leading nobody on. That's misleading.
I was gonna say that's what everybody's saying. Like y'all wasn't exclusive. Nakia said let him be a whole. Grant said I wasn't exclusive. Yeah. I agree, but like
we wasn't exclusive.
I said you know what you're doing.
Yeah, you're wasting somebody's time.
Yeah,
right, and that's my thing. I would rather the person be upfront with me. Just say like, okay, well, I'm about to go to this kickback. I ain't stupid. I know what's going on at a kickback, but just a little bit of respect, just a little bit, just a little bit. But I mean, it's not because if the script was flipped, I would be a hoe. Would I not?
I wouldn't call you a hoe. But
I'm just saying, if the gender roles were switched,
right.
I'm sitting here, and I'll be home, not babe, but I'll be home in a little bit, or I'll come see you. But you had this kickback, and you slip, you drinking and kissing on people and throwing it back.
He
was throwing it back.
Not him throwing. Oh, okay. No, I'm just saying in a woman's perspective type of thing. But I mean, like I agree. I mean, it is what it is. I got nothing. We all good here.
This is when honesty just comes into play. And I think, like I said,
just
me and Will
upfront.
said before, like a lot of men aren't honest because we think we won't get the desired outcome if we are completely honest. But
it would be lying.
If you dating, and y'all know you're not exclusive. Like if you get asked a question, like it's just better.
Yeah, just be upfront with people. I mean, it's nothing like wasting a person's time. Like don't waste nobody's time. I mean, it is what it is. I got no hard feelings.
Because she's struggling.
It's all good.
Fuck these niggas, fuck these hoes.
No. I want to be prosperous in life. I ain't got time for these people. Watch me glow up.
Absolutely.
Watch me try to be famous. Somebody famous. They hit me up. Y'all know that's what people do.
Very
Once
true.
I'm for real. Y'all haven't had an ex that had been like, kind of just be like, oh no, I don't want to be with you, blah blah blah, whatever. Then one time you do something good, or you look good for one night.
I can attest to that.
What you doing? You still single? Bye.
It wasn't an ex, but it was somebody I was dating.
Yeah.
Who just like straight ghosted me.
Mm-hmm.
And
we tend to do that.
That shit is we gotta have a show on ghosting because that shit is kind of whack.
Ghosting people?
Yeah, I've been guilty of it myself.
I ain't gonna ghost somebody. I just be like, nah, I'm good. No, sometimes I do ghost people. So they tell me I ghost them.
I ain't never been ghosted before.
It's a really bad feeling.
It is.
Like
and I do it to
disappear on
people.
They just stop talking to you.
For no apparent reason.
It seems like, in your mind though, because in their mind, it should have been going wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Like from my personal experience, I've ghosted somebody that I knew I didn't want to be with.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know how to tell them that.
Right.
Because at the same time we were talking, I was trying to rebuild her faith in men because she had been through some trash men. So I felt like, well, I mean, the men were trash. I can't blame it on her.
How many men in her life have been trash though? Everybody?
I don't know. That's a good question to ask her.
I'm about to say because you attract.
I don't know if she said everybody was bad, but the last couple of men she had saw were like trash dudes.
Okay.
And I was trying to like.
You gotta get the whole facts up front.
I was trying to.
Let me see your whole facts. Like I got to know. Let me see
whole facts.
The whole facts.
But then I realized like the only reason I ghosted because I realized she was a hotel, and I just went with the shit. And she had a falling out with a friend of mine who is gay, and she called him like a faggot and all kind of shit. And it was like it was bad. So I just like stopped talking to her, and I really felt bad because I just should have been like, yo, I just don't like you anymore. But like me and Will talk about how you don't like to hurt women's feelings, like. Regardless of how scumbags men can be, we don't like to hurt women.
And women don't like to hurt men's feelings. Y'all got feelings too.
Right. But sometimes men just don't take the best approach to ending stuff.
I'm just playing.
So.
Yeah, I can understand that. I can understand that.
Right.
That's true.
All right. What was the next thing?
Next. Y'all like skipped around.
We did skip around because your round the world ass stories.
Story time. Story time.
Oh, I know what the next one was.
Mm-hmm.
It's what was your greatest experience with a man or boy that you weren't romantically involved with, and
That's
what was the significance of? Yeah, is that the second part of that Boys R Us thing? You gotta read the whole thing all over again.
I do. I gotta mentally, my greatest experience with a man / boy you weren't mentally involved with. It'll have to be like one of my good friends. I ain't gonna say his name, but because I think last year when I was going through my mental hiatus and mental, unbalance or whatever. No, sorry, I wasn't waving at you. Stop cheating.
Stop on me.
He was cheesing. But it was one of my good friends, and he was able to kind of talk me into reality because we live in such a fast-paced life, and then I was just my head last year. I hated my job. I just felt depressed. I felt like life was not gonna be.
We had like a heart-to-heart or something.
Yes, yes.
We had a full-on heart-to-heart.
Heart-to-heart. About 2 hours out there trying to talk. But he was one of my good friends, and I was able to go to him and talk to him because he'd been through the same situation. Granted, it was different, but they both had the same outcome and the same foundation because his outlet was drinking, while mine was kind of building. Yes, mine was kind of building up everything and then just not exploding to the point where it was like punching stuff, but like just crying and oh my God, why I can't get stuff together? Why my life can't get together? And I mean, he was just a genuine friend. And to this day, I mean, I would still go to him to talk to him about if there was anything like mentally wrong or anything like that with me. So it was good. It was good. And what was significant about it is just a conversation. That's all we want as women. We just want a guy to listen, really and truly. I'm leading into that.
Go ahead, you doing it.
But no, we just want you to really understand and truly where we're coming from.
You wasn't called attention to it, but go ahead.
Yeah, I wasn't. But no, I just really want somebody to listen to us and truly understand what we're going through and not be so quick to judge and so quick to jump down our throats and what we did wrong. We just need to vent. Mm-hmm. Everybody needs to vent. And that way, that was able for me because half the time, y'all, last year, I swear it was like 8 people coming to me with 8 different problems. And I just felt like we had this conversation. I just felt so overwhelmed. And they didn't know it only because I never told them that they overwhelmed me. But then I tried to be that listening ear that they wanted to. And then I just put my issues on the back burner for them. Mm-hmm. And that's not healthy. I know that now.
Boy.
All about me 2019, but I mean, no, but I'm just saying people really like, it was just really too much. And then he was able to kind of be like, well, how are you really doing? And that just kind of set the tone like, okay, you really about to be a listening ear. Let's really get to the bottom of it. So
like I know like your experiences with that guy and, Mike, I'm sure. Mm-hmm. How do you open up to a man without kind of having it in the back of your mind that, hey, he wants something from me. This and the third. I feel like it has to be like a concern for y'all at all times.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And because sometimes you really got to protect yourself as far as like what type of information you share, because you don't. Some people take your information and run with it. And just kind of use it against you and be like, well, you the one who's been through this, and just imagine if y'all fall out and then they just kind of air out your dirty laundry and everything like that. So I pick and choose who I tell certain. Stop. I pick and choose who I want to tell certain information to. When it comes to like me and one of my homeboys, we've known each other since I graduated high school, so 2011.
Yeah.
And that's about 8 years. So I felt comfortable talking. Because he would come to me when he was going through whatever he was going through, and I felt like, okay, we got that friendship, so we can kind of let me go to him, and he's a genuinely true friend and everything like that. But I don't tell everybody my business. I just can't. Nice. Some of y'all messy, and I ain't got time. People, guys are just as messy as females, and y'all are.
Very true.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean necessarily like use it against you.
No,
I want something like try and get, because I think part of it is men. When women are nice, men sometimes take it as an attraction to them.
She won't, man.
So I more so meant like in that aspect. Like,
okay. Have I ever had that situation?
Yeah. Or do you kind of calculate, the way you talk to people?
I do. I don't want to say beat around the bush, but I kind of nitpick. I tell you just enough, but not too much. That's how I would do it. Just because it's just enough, but it's like, oh, well, you told me something, but you ain't really tell me something, type of thing. So.
And you kind of like do that in like increments until you realize you can fully trust them?
Yeah. And sometimes I might do it in increments and still not tell you nothing. just for the sake of protecting my peace of mind, because if you got so many all these people in your business, you might as well just I don't know.
Yeah.
Just lay it all out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. Just air out all your business.
Well, there's some people that do.
Because if you got too many people in your business, that's draining. Like,
thankfully, our timeline is not occupied with a lot of that anymore. I don't know what to do with my pen, but like, golly, it was one point I had friends who would just continuously
going shit out,
bruh. Like,
yeah. That's stuff emotionally draining. I don't think some people really understand like how toxic and damaging social media can be. Right. Like, I think everybody need an hour a day away from social media. Just 1 hour to yourself. Read a book.
But even more than that.
Learn the language.
You can't get away from the social media for an hour.
Some people can't. Seriously. Because we got our phones in our hand.
No, I'm doing something for the show.
I got you. But we got our phones in our hands 24/7, and every time it bing, ding, whatever little thing is, we got to look at it, and then we get distracted, then we lose focus, and we lose track of what we're trying to do. We get envious, and we on social media, this person doing this person.
Right.
It's too much. It's distracting.
That's just the worst.
It is.
Take a conscious step away from the phone. Like, I have to keep my phone on silent because I know my shit be dinging, and I can't. There's nothing worse than trying to talk to somebody, and every time it does ding, they have to reply to it like on the spot. And they just stop talking. There's nothing worse when you talk to somebody. They just stop getting feedback because they're just in their phone. You know they're not listening.
It's
so you gotta sit there and wait.
Yeah, it's aggravating.
It's terrible.
It's aggravating. It truly is. Like, it's almost like, what's the purpose of having face-to-face conversation if we can't even? That's like going on a date with a guy or girl and.
Oh, yeah.
Let me Snapchat my meal. On date with bae. What? Y'all could have had this date over on FaceTime. I'm dead.
Right. Absolutely.
Because you're wasting the communication. Communication sucks because of social media and phones and everything. So I would rather have a face-to-face conversation.
Jerome said he hope they suspend everything for like a week or a month.
Look, if social media and all the social media platforms were to like collapse or whatever else the case may be, I think humans would honestly like deteriorate in thin air.
It'd be Thanos snap instantly.
Boom. Ain't nobody liking my picture. Ain't nobody commenting. Ain't nobody snap me. Ain't nobody do this. I'm like, come on now, go read a book. Educate yourself.
Oh my goodness.
Let's educate ourselves. But
all right, moving on.
Yes.
So going back to the toxic behavior in men, what role, if any at all, do women play in men's toxic behavior?
A huge role.
Why a huge role?
I say okay, like 80%.
80%.
80. Yeah.
It's high, and I say it's high only because it's like most men treat women disrespectfully because they've been treated disrespectfully. It comes from previous experiences. You can grow, either you can grow or you just gonna be.
How's that 80% on a woman?
I think it's 80% of our fault sometimes because we are so emotionally committed and dedicated to our man to the point where it's like it get draining sometimes, and then we get frustrated. Estrogen is on 10, and our cycle on, and this is going on. Why you ain't do this? Why you ain't do that? Why you can't do this? And nitpicking a guy can honestly be aggravating. If I was a man, I'd be like, man, get out my face. I ain't gonna hit you, but I'd be like, bro, chill.
But I'm talking about.
Doing too much.
We're just saying 80%. I'm talking about like men who are trash though. I'm not talking about like just get on men's nerves. I'm talking about men who actively cheat or just disrespect women or just don't have respect for women.
I don't.
Because I'll tell you, I got this from Amanda Seals podcast again.
Right.
She was saying that a lot of men ain't shit, but like she also blames women who continues to have sex with said men or be in relationships with them or support them in any kind of way as being part of the problem. But I have other homegirls who say like, why does that have anything to do with us? Like y'all should be working on yourselves. Like why would that be my fault?
If the guy is trash and he know he's trash and the girl know he's trash, but the girl continue to support him, she trash too.
She's trash too, but I'm saying how much does that play a part in him being trash? Like if women demanded more, would those men like step up more, or would they just go to other women who just take them as
they go to the other one.
They would go to the other
They would go to the other one. I mean, they would go to the other woman because they're getting something from it. In a way, they're still
if
getting
women want
something
us
from
to do
it.
better, they gotta do better, okay?
I mean, that's
I saw her face in the thing.
No. that's a mutual thing. Like if both teams or both teammates gotta be better in order for the whole thing to be better. But if this man is garbage and this woman want to support this garbage behind man just for the sake of okay, I gotta get mine when I can, then that's her fault. I blame her in a way.
I mean, I'm just asking for your opinion. I ain't looking for the right answer. I'm just looking for your opinion.
I do in a way. I blame the female sometimes, and because she has the right to leave said trash man, to boot him to the corner, boot him to the side.
Grant said, "A woman cannot be trash or toxic ever." Oh shit!
I'm about to say,
who said that?
Grant, I think he's being sarcastic.
Oh, okay. Whoa, Lord.
Niggas about to get mad. God.
I'm about to say, y'all chill, relax. It's okay. It's just a debate.
Gerard said, "You are what you tolerate."
Boom.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I do.
I agree.
That's why I said if the woman is supporting this trash man, this man know he garbage. He know he borrows his car. He know he getting her money. He know, he the one who got a paycheck. He ain't got to work. He got a paycheck. Then she garbage too. I'm sorry.
That old like, let me borrow your car.
Yeah.
Let me drop you off at work. With your car, and then.
Can you send me some gas money too while I'm driving your car?
No. What do you think about the idea of mothers contributing to toxic masculinity? Do you think the mothers sometimes do it in the way they raise their sons?
In a way, yeah, I do. But then it's almost like you got to go back to what the mother was introduced to and what how her relationship with her father or whether she had brothers. Yeah, the men in her life, how that was. Because if she always been around trash men or toxic men, then that's what she only knows. She doesn't know how to deal with somebody who's going to treat her right or whatever else the case may be. So I definitely think that part, it just based off of previous experiences with other men.
But do like women oftentimes, especially black women I'm not sure what the statistics are now, but still a large portion of black men in jail or, in undesirable situations compared to like other races. Do like black women oftentimes still get an issue with being, I guess, desperate sometimes, where they want to really be with a black man, and they feel like their options are limited, which I don't necessarily know if I agree with, but I think a lot of black women feel like their options are extremely limited. As far as
you're a woman, I don't understand like this women's thoughts on men having limited options.
Having a good man.
But what do you really define as a good man?
So what is limited then?
I mean, because every woman has has their own set standards of what they want out of a good man and what they define as a good man. So it just really depends on that woman to not necessarily find it, but kind of weed out what she do and what she don't like. Granted, you gotta compromise. Ain't nobody perfect. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We all got flaws. We all got problems. We all got issues. But it really depends on. Now there are some women who are desperate just because they can't see themselves being single, and if they want to go to desperation and date somebody in jail, that's your prerogative. That's your prerogative.
Desperation is where baby shit come from, man.
I'm not going to. I'm not going to, judge them just because if that's what they want, that's what they want. And that ain't what I want. Sorry.
That's it.
I'm
telling you, that's desperation. That's what I said. That's when the kids come. That's when.
Yeah, it is. It is. But then it's almost like how can you explain to her that she deserves so much more or she deserves better than this guy who's in jail, and she's like, well, I love him. We gonna be together forever. How can you really get through to her if she's just? Because once we got our mindset, sometimes we just got our mindset.
I try to get through the woman by saying, like, you can always just date and not have to have anything serious right now.
True. I agree with that.
And though that's a whole thing by itself, like, well, first of all, we should just preach being by yourself, period, as a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
But if you have to see somebody, like, you can always just see men and have a bunch of male friends and have even men that you see romantically like that and nothing serious happen out of it right now.
Right.
That's always an option. Like,
you building a team. That's what that's called.
You should build a team of men. Like, absolutely. I definitely build a team of
women. So you got a team of women?
Well, my support system, absolutely.
Football team.
Oh.
I guess you gotta have.
I have a support system because women.
Draft picks and everything.
It ain't nothing like that either. But like, no, why would you not want to be surrounded by women who can give you perspective? True. Knowledge, wisdom.
That's true.
Nurturing, like. True. There's nothing but good stuff.
But then I guess that time comes when you say, for instance, you got your team of women, you got your 3 women or whatever, however many you got, and one of them starts having those feelings get involved, feelings start growing stronger, then what are you going to do? How do you explain to her?
Have an honest conversation. Yeah. Like, you got to have like a straight up, and as uncomfortable as you can, because it's going to get uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Because we don't like saying no. Like, a lot of people don't like saying no.
Yeah. Some people can't, accept no.
Some people can't accept no. If she can't accept no, well, I would think if she's in your team, then she could accept no. But when you have that conversation, like, it has to be straight up, honest, straightforward, and then go from there. But like, it's when you be around the bush and when you, I don't know who put this damn shit, distract the hell out of me. when you yourself blur the lines, that's when it gets tricky, I think. So you just gotta be honest. The same thing with men, like. Because like we said, men take friendliness in general as flirtatiousness a lot of times too. And you gotta be straightforward and be like,
you're saying that type of party.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I done that plenty of times. Hurt his feelings. Be in the feelings. Y'all get emotional. Y'all
that's okay.
Man, period. I mean, that's perfectly fine, but just own up to your emotions too. Because some men are they're built to be like, nah, I ain't about to cry. No, I ain't about to have no type of emotion. I'm good. But she did reject me. However, I still feel some type of way. Y'all be in your feelings too, just like we do. And it's all good.
What are you talking hostile about it?
It's all good. I'm just clarifying that men, y'all be in your feelings. Y'all got a period just like women do. Y'all y'all have a mental period. Like, y'all have that time where y'all just kind of like in y'all moods and in y'all feelings.
What were you doing? Huh? What would we be doing?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Like, nothing. No aspiration to do nothing.
What? No, wait a minute. We get on a period and we don't want to do it.
I'm just kidding. But no, y'all, pretty much, I think y'all's period is mental. Obviously, it ain't physical because, But I think it's mental. So you have a period now.
All right, next topic is.
Oh, okay, I think so.
We want to make sure we listen to women and everything you have to tell us. So, what are 3?
You're so awkward.
Right.
Because I'm trying to read comments and read.
Yeah, you know, read comments and read that.
What are 3 things that you wish that more Black men knew or practiced? That we don't do enough already.
Listening. Oh, listening.
We already said that we can't.
I think we listen fine. I don't think we communicate back to
him. Get his ass.
Pew, pew. No. Okay, I think y'all listen to be there. It's like talking to this.
Y'all listen to so we can say that we heard you. Like
Yes. Y'all don't listen
not to receive the information.
Y'all don't. Yes. It goes in one ear and out the other.
That's not listening. That's just
Exactly. You're
looking
just
at you.
you're
I mean,
just
if you're
wrong,
there.
then why should we listen?
Well, that's between you and whoever you're dealing with. But at the same
talking
time, I'm
directly
just
to you.
saying, that's between whoever you deal with. But I'm just saying, like listening to. If I fall, I ain't coming to this ever again.
It's your fault.
No, but listening just to understand and really, really accept that where we coming from on our level of, or on our end of being a woman and how we perceiving things. I'm okay. It just depends on the woman. But me, let me know when I'm wrong, please. Because some women, we always say we right and we're not. Yeah, we be wrong.
I think a lot of men believe that women can't admit that they're wrong.
They can't.
I can. I mean,
Let me tell you what
right.
happened.
They're not gonna. They're subconsciously in their head like, no, I'm not wrong. Because their mind is, where our mind is just kind of like, I hear him, but I know I'm still right at the end of the day. I don't care what he said.
Let me tell you what's gonna happen. Okay, so you're gonna tell me something,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna go back and tell you how you're wrong, and you,
Gonna manipulate it and twist it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna just be like, you know what? Fuck it.
Right.
I'm wrong.
Right.
I'm wrong.
Right.
Ah.
Because you just want to avoid. You want to avoid.
You can't say it like that because they
Yeah.
don't believe that.
No,
you're
I
wrong.
have to say I'm wrong.
Sometimes, some women can take the fact that if they're wrong in a situation, then they're wrong. Some women can take that, but they're just going to be. It's going to take them a minute to accept that they're wrong or accept that
How long
we're
is a
wrong.
minute? How long?
No,
we got
minute is
for
like
this
could be a couple, like 24
No,
hours, 48
minute?
hours.
They need
It could be
facts.
48. I do. I need receipts. I need paper printed out.
Why
I
you
need
need all that?
I need a first.
I don't want
a
nothing on
secondary
Wikipedia. I want Google Scholar.
I need primary resources,
Why do you
secondary
need all this?
resources, research, scholarship paper. I'm just.
Grant said women can't admit it in the moment often.
Yeah.
Why? Like it's a maturity
We
thing. I don't think that's a woman.
No,
that's a
but we
maturity thing.
can. Sometimes we can't
Come on,
though.
man.
Sometimes
That's biological.
Sometimes we can.
Why's it biological? Why's it biological?
They're hardwired to be right. Like I don't know what it is.
Yeah, like I said, y'all won't understand.
What you? Nah, bro. Hold on, man. What is? It's a maturity thing to just admit, like, okay,
No,
I was wrong.
your grandma would. She don't care.
My grandmama old. That's fine. You young. If I tell you wrong, if I told you this room was purple, and you was like, no, it's pink, and we get in here and you see that it's purple.
Now she ain't gonna say nothing that crazy. She can be like, it's mauve.
Mom.
See, you don't even know the
And that
verb.
ain't even mom.
Why can't you just say it was whatever the fuck I said it was?
What?
Why can't you just say it's purple if I said it was purple and you know it's purple?
Then it's purple.
So you can do it then.
For me, like I said, it just really depends on the woman that you're dealing with because some women can be real difficult and they just like to argue and like to have
I don't
arguments.
have time for that.
So exactly, I don't. So because I ain't got time. It is what it is. Like I will avoid an argument at all costs. If I got to admit that I'm wrong and apologize or whatever I got to do, all right, you good? We good? We done with this? Let's move on. Because
Man, you gonna just dismiss my apology. You gonna sit in it for a little bit.
I won't.
Let me see the footage. Let me see the footage of this actually happening, and then I think all women.
I guess it just depends on the extent of what happened. Because if it's just something as basic as, I don't know, like, oh, it rained today, but the ground's not wet, and y'all going back and forth about it raining. Why does it even matter? And y'all have a big old argument about the weather. Why?
Well, that's when you get into like, where's your relationship headed? Because it's like, if y'all young and fresh and y'all argue about shit like that,
That's
Stupid.
that's the dumbest shit in the
That's
world.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Yeah, I just think it just depends on the extent of or the level of what the issue is at that moment in time. Because I can say that we're wrong sometimes. I can.
y'all see the live footage. We got this recorded. We're gonna archive it. Make sure it don't go.
Whatever.
All right, that's the first.
But I mean,
thing.
if I'm right, then I'm gonna stand.
She's gonna
stand my
dig in your
ground.
ass. About
Yeah, I'm
right.
gonna stand my ground. Receipts. Next.
So we should listen. What's two more things?
Let's see. I think I don't know. Let me see. I gotta think on that.
Yeah,
That's a good question.
I'll give you a whole 5 minutes to think about this.
I can't take that. Oh, you taking a break?
No, I'm saying I gave you 5 minutes. We can't take 5 minutes in the middle of the show. We recording. We got 15 minutes left.
We live, babe. I'm sorry. Newer practice. I think that's a good question though, because I know getting held accountable for responsibilities. I think is another one that kind of go
Accountable stuff.
being held accountable for.
You hold ourselves accountable.
Yes.
I can see that.
For your mistakes or for your actions, not necessarily being held accountable for if I did something wrong. No, it's
but holding ourselves like
yes.
if we know we did something wrong, we should come forward.
Yes, black men.
You don't think we do that enough?
Don't cheat.
We explained it to you.
I know. I get it.
She kicked me on the table, y'all. Y'all don't see this part. She keep kicking me.
Man. It's not being so emotional. I'm just playing.
See, I can't control my emotions.
I'm just playing.
All right, I got quick questions while you thinking. All right.
Yeah, because I got one more. I don't know.
Okay, so let's say you. All right, we're gonna take yourself. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say you cheat on your significant other, right?
Mm-hmm.
For whatever reason, you seem like a person that would never cheat, but
I won't.
So
I'm not a cheater.
Okay.
But I'm listening.
Cheating your significant other, you know that you'll never do it again.
Mm-hmm.
Never ever in your life. You're so sad. All this other stuff about it. You want to stay with your partner forever.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that you should tell them, or do you think that you should just hold it in? If you know you're never gonna do it again,
I'm gonna take it to the grave. I'm just playing. No,
she's not.
No, I'm playing. I would tell. First of all, I would definitely I would tell him. I would have to also be prepared for what his decision is going to be, whether he's going to stay or whether we're going to try to work through it or whatever. But I would tell him because it's the right thing to do. I think so. I think it's the right thing to do to tell. If you cheat on your partner, just tell your partner. Sometimes we already know, or the other person already know you cheated. So, but I would tell him. I wouldn't hide it from you because I'm too much of that conscious to just be like, all right, sis. And then I just feel like the relationship can't be trusted if you don't tell them too, like, because y'all be walking on eggshells, y'all be lying to each other all the time and everything like that. So tell them.
Well, I don't know if Will's talking from this perspective, but what if you just cheated out of just pure, it had nothing to do with him at all. Like, It wasn't like you weren't getting what you needed from him. You just, I guess, had like an itch. Yeah,
like an impulse?
Yeah, with somebody that you used to talk to, I guess, a long time ago, you liked a long time ago, and you just had opportunity. And it's like, you just wanted to.
I would still tell them. I mean, especially if
you got drunk one night, it don't matter what the
one night stand type of thing. Yeah, I would tell them.
You drunk all the Henny one night.
I don't like Hennessy.
You was with Meg Thee Stallion, who only drinks Hennessy.
Does she only drink Hennessy?
She only out the bottle.
She probably pee Hennessy too.
Ooh,
I think she does.
Ew,
she get cuter and cuter.
She does.
I'm dead. No, but yeah, I mean, it don't matter what my reasoning, whether it was an impulse, mistake, or one night stand, or whatever else the case may be. I would tell them, especially if I know me and this guy we're potentially trying to be lifetime partners. I would definitely tell him because I would want him to tell me if he cheated on me. Like, come on now, let's be open and honest about this because I just feel like people date for a hobby. Yeah. They don't date to grow with nobody. People don't date to eventually build. I mean, let me rephrase that. People don't want relationships to grow into something long term.
What age range are you speaking on? Like our age range?
Yeah, I would say our generation. I wouldn't say my mom and daddy's generation though. They got married at 21, so.
Yeah.
Not my parents, but
I'm just saying. That's definitely old school. Like, I know older mentors who've been married since they were 13.
Yeah, I'm about to say, people get married back in the day, getting married at a young. Well, I mean, at their age, they got married at 26 or something, and that was old back in the day. I'm 26 now.
But I mean, a certain age range.
Ain't nothing on this ring right now.
At certain age range, I think that's okay to just date.
Yeah. It's nothing wrong with dating. Whether you date multiple people, there's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, if you're gonna try to pursue a relationship with somebody, don't waste their time and just be with them for the hell of it. Like
that's just being honest. Like old boy. Like if he was really just trying to just be out here, I think he could have just told you that, and you still would have left. But
I would have. Yeah.
He would have saved you some time.
Cause you probably got mono. I'm good.
She stayed with his mono thing.
mono.
Did you ever think of your third thing?
Huh?
Did you think your third thing is you're supposed to be thinking about this whole time?
I did.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
I did. I don't know.
What was the stuff Amanda Shields said?
Yeah, what did she say?
As far as like men should do?
Yeah.
Oh, she didn't really talk about this.
Well, no. Remember when she had that IG post and she was saying black men don't cheat things all great?
Oh, yeah. She was saying that's all well and good, but like men should be more about mental health, their personal mental health, and what else did she say? Communication, yeah.
That's a big one. Lord have mercy, that's big.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
We finally made it there.
There you go. I can think of one right off the top of my head.
What's so crazy about that is men get mad because women shut down and say they either don't want to talk about it or whatever, but men don't really know how to convey what they should talk about most of the time. If that makes sense.
No.
Like I don't know if okay, personal experience. When I got in a fight with previous ex-girlfriends, they would just stop talking to me in that moment. They just want to be in a room and just be mad at me. And I want nothing more.
What are we doing this for? I'm leaving.
I mean, because maybe it takes time for them to kind of analyze the situation and what happened, right? Some people can't handle the situation right then and there. It takes time to kind of. That's
completely understandable. I'm saying they would like come out with me. Like if I said I was going somewhere and they were mad at me that I was going somewhere.
They would go with you?
They would go with me just to be mad at the thing.
That's
stupid. That's just crazy.
That's crazy, yeah.
So I've seen that. I've heard that from other men, but at the same time, I've heard so many women say, "This my man doesn't know how to talk to me." When it comes to like true feelings and stuff. I think, it is a mutual thing. If I don't come to you with no problem and no communication, and you don't come to me, we'll never know. Honestly. That's crazy. Like
it is.
Yeah, Brittany said effective communication is everything.
It is. I agree. It really is. And I mean, just being able to, and I ain't talking about on some, we text every day. No. If something is bothering you, say it. Don't be around the bush. How do we too old to be, I don't know. I don't know how you feel. Because we prejudge for real, we prejudge how the conclusion or of how the conversation is going to be without even having a conversation.
You ever had a pre-fight in your head?
Yes, all the time.
I had pre-fights, post-fights.
Pre-fight, post-fight.
I'm like, damn, man, I could have said this.
And don't even know why we mad about it. Like, I'm not saying, I definitely agree. Effective communication should be key in a relationship. Friendship, situationship, whatever. Y'all need to talk. Let's talk. Call me, meet up with me. Come on, let's talk.
Take me out to eat and talk.
Can we hold?
All right, man. I think that's
for a minute.
About it. You want to do Black Business shout out and all?
Yeah. All right. So this week for the Black Business shout out.
Black Business.
Black Business shout out.
Y'all need like a little thing.
You gonna pay for that?
Yeah, of course.
All right, cool. We're gonna have that next episode.
February 30th.
Courtesy of you.
February 30th, got you.
February 30th.
You're the worst. So for this week's Black Business shout out, I was watching HBO. I can't remember what I was watching on HBO. But they showed, I figured out what the fuck Issa Rae been doing for the last year of her life.
What? That's not important.
She been doing some, I'm not gonna say something.
Don't do Issa like that.
She's getting on my nerves.
They just never prosper.
We are fucking mad at her.
Pissed off.
I know, I get it.
I get
it. I know y'all need it.
Now.
Relax.
Okay. Into my veins.
She's been working on a sketch comedy show featuring all black women.
Okay.
It's called A Black Lady Sketch Show. Premieres on HBO August 2nd.
It's less mad now. It's a little less mad.
Yeah, I am a little less mad too. What is it? It's Issa Rae, let me see, Angela Bassett, David Allen Greer, Laverne Cox, Tia Mowry, Patti LaBelle, Lena Waithe, Yvonne Orji, Loretta Devine, Gina Torres, Lil Rel. It's got a whole bunch of people.
That's a pretty good
lineup. Yeah, I know, right?
That's a good lineup. Okay, all right.
That's a pretty good lineup, yeah.
If you have HBO, watch the trailer. I'm sure it'll pop up in all of the trailers they show before every show you watch.
Right.
You can also check out the trailers on YouTube. Just type in A Black Lady Sketch Show. Shit was stupid funny. And support black women, man.
Do that. Speaking of supporting black women, you got anything you want to shout out? Just your face?
No, I do freelance photography, Evie Matt Photography, which will be in conjunction with A.M. Printed. So it'll be imprinted, my initials. I do freelance photography, graduations, weddings, just a regular photo shoot, baby photo shoots. It don't matter. Whatever you need photographed. I actually worked at a hospital as a baby, newborn baby photographer.
What?
Yes. It was so great. But yeah, paid. It was crap. But it was a great job. Don't get me wrong. It was great.
$2 per baby.
No, it's like $8.50 an hour, and we only worked like half the day. It was like 9 to like 12. I ain't gonna be ready to. Yeah, there ain't no money. That's gas money. Anywho, right. I got a brand that I'm working on also.
Okay.
It's definitely to enhance our younger generation and the generation that follows us because they have recently taken pronunciation and enunciation out of the education process in elementary school, which is why some kids don't know how to pronunciate and enunciate words correctly.
Crazy.
So, correct. It's sad. However, no, you can't get these right now. I'm sorry. Working on the website. I'm working on the website. But I don't know if they can see it. You gotta bring it close to the thing. Can't see it. I'm done. It's pretty much, it's not what you say, it's what you hear.
I didn't see that.
I'll take a picture of it and send it to you. I thought I did.
You sent me 10,000 pictures. And yeah, you did. Yeah, I think you did.
I think I did. It was like a long time ago. But I'm currently working on it. Me and my brother came up with this idea when I was teaching my nephew how to pronunciate words, and he wasn't grasping. When he saw the spelling of it, he wasn't, grasping how it was pronounced. So when I wrote out the pronunciation of the word, he was able to pick it up. Yeah, spelling will come later, but he's able to. Correct, but he's able to definitely, understand what the word is, and I mean, just add a C up in black, and you got black. But yeah, I'm definitely working on it. Still in the works. I want to put it on T-shirts. I want to get the education board involved to see if they can support. Because I think it'll be good. I mean, it's an educational thing. It's not necessarily. It could be fashion, definitely, yes, because it's simple. I mean,
make educational, fashionable, yeah.
I mean, yeah. I put on a shirt. I mean, put in a water bottle. Everybody like a water bottle or whatever. But that's kind of what I'm working on, and a couple other things at the moment. But we gonna see.
That's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
I support you 10,000%. If you want to get a sponsorship deal popping with Cultivated Ignorance, we're doing sponsorships for $100 per ad.
Really?
5-minute spot, all yours. Yes. Let us know. As you can see, the chat's super popping. You know what I'm saying?
Is it?
It is. It's like almost 300 comments.
Are you serious? Yo, I'm corny. Don't do this. Don't do this.
They love you because you yell at us.
No.
They was talking mad shit about Issa Rae's show. They loved your thing, but Issa Rae, like, Jones was like, the trailer was ass fuck.
Oh, man.
Gerard told me he gonna fire stick it.
Oh.
That shit, man.
Can't
Can't just let black women be great.
Like, nigga, support this shit.
Damn.
Give it a full episode before you shut
Y'all
up.
don't like me. I'm crazy. It ain't got no sense.
Well, you're crazy, but we do appreciate you coming on.
It was a pleasure. This was cute. This was
shaded
fun.
the whole experience.
I didn't
You know what I'm
know,
saying?
but this was fun. It was because you've been doing this podcast so long, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay.
Just blowing me off.
No.
Like you do.
No. I really be busy. Don't do that.
You sleep. All right, so you don't know this, but we end the show with the Black Business shout out, but also the Thirst of the Week, which is when we find some black woman who's just out here being great and beautiful and awesome. And we just celebrate her this week. I can't believe we did her before.
I can.
Did we do more?
No, I can't believe we didn't do her.
Why?
Before.
Don't talk shit.
No, I'm not. It's just like her album recently came out, like not too long ago.
She been had the EP out since like 2016. We still ain't doing it.
I guess.
Woo, and it's what?
Anyway, better late than never. The Thirst of the Week is Miss Ari Lennox, who is my future wife and mother of my 10 kids.
He got a bunch of future wives.
I believe it.
He got concubines.
I know.
I don't.
That's that open. He don't cheat though.
I don't cheat. They know about each other.
He don't.
Ari
In
Lennox
this open relationship. Okay.
is a singer-songwriter out of DC. Currently signed to Dreamville Records, which is of course owned by Mr. J. Cole, Will's favorite rapper of all time, top 5 Dead or Alive.
Ooh, he has gotten better over the last year.
He has. Have you listened to the Revenge of the Dreamers album?
A lot.
This shit sounds good, right? This nigga actually got features. That's why.
Mhm.
That's fucking why. He's not the only one in the rapper.
He can be selfish at times though. I can see why.
Selfish?
You mean
As
selfish?
in,
Not having features?
yeah. He like his own.
Somebody told him just to never have features again in his albums. I don't know who told him this.
Okay.
I don't know if he told himself.
He need to put his own artists in there.
Bro, like,
Yeah.
I can do these Revenge of the Dreamers albums all day, every day.
Yeah.
And it's just like surprisingly gutter too. Like,
I know.
It's actually really.
Lambo truck? Yeah. That's my shit, boy.
But some shit called like Dreamville, like it sounds like Murderville.
Oh man.
But it's really pretty great.
It's a movie.
So Ari appears on that album. She had her debut EP in 2016 called Fall EP. It's actually pretty crazy. Like she kind of got noticed on SoundCloud. She was just kind of doing her things, and that's about SoundCloud. Artists are popping because he kind of found her on there, flew her out, like recorded a track. That was that. Flew her back, and she kept putting out more music. And he was like, "Yo, you want to get signed? Like you trying to get on the label?" And that's how she got her signed. So she put out her debut album, Shea Butter Baby, in May. I think we reviewed that, a short review of it. It was pretty good. I want her to take more chances on her albums, but she's got an amazing voice, phenomenal voice. But yeah, man, she fine as hell and she can sing. And her IG is @AriaLennox. You should check her out. Are you Aria Lennox fan?
Yeah, of course.
Why you gotta be so sarcastic and everything?
I'm not sarcastic.
You look like you never heard of her before.
I've heard of her before. I have.
You like her?
She's alright. I'm just playing. I'm not a big music person.
Oh, shit.
I'm more of we was talking movies, TV shows, directors, cinematographers. Yeah.
You've been watching Euphoria on HBO?
I haven't. I really would like to start.
You should.
I
Tried to start. HBO was not working with me that night.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the Mercury retrograde shit? What?
Sound like I feel like crisis.
I'm saying, for real. Anyway, thank you so much, Leah. We appreciate you. I love you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, we got to do a rainbow. What did we say?
Oh, yeah.
Not rainbow, because that's trademark.
Yeah, what do you...
What?
What do you want your
banner? Rain banner to say? What do you want your rain banner? Anything that's a catchphrase for you. What do you want your rain banner to say?
I don't know.
We're gonna call it headline. What do you want your headline to say?
Rain headline.
Stop. We don't have to make rain incorporated in it.
It's gonna be something.
Rain what?
No, stop saying rain.
I'm not.
What do you
want?
want your...
I'm like, what?
What do you want your headline to say?
I don't know. The girl with the afro.
The girl. It's supposed to be something. It's supposed to be a catchphrase or something.
It is a catchphrase. The girl with the afro. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
You want to say the girl with the afro?
How are we doing?
I don't know.
It's gonna be all right. We're gonna touch hands right here, and we're gonna say the thing while we go out.
Y'all made this up just now.
Just now, 12 seconds ago.
I'm not doing that.
No, last episode we had something better, but we forgot.
I forgot what it is.
All right, you ready?
Yeah,
are we going like this? Are we gonna do the? We're gonna do the.
Yeah, it'll be fusion. Yeah, no, both hands. We're gonna hit her in the face. Just do one finger, 2 fingers.
The girl with the afro. That was terrible.
It really was.
It was terrible.
This is the last episode of Cultivated because we're ever doing.
Thanks.
Oh shit, that's funny. All right, thank y'all for tuning in. We appreciate y'all. Thank you, Leah, for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate you.
Thanks for
Please tune
having
in
me.
next week.
Thank you.
For more
Love
fun
you.
and debauchery.
Love you.
Well, not love you.